Plato once said, "The first and best victory is to conquer self." These words echo across time. They remind us that the greatest battles we face are not with others, but with ourselves. Self-mastery means understanding our desires, fears, and distractions. It means choosing growth over comfort again and again. Imagine standing at the edge of a new day. You have choices. Will you let old habits rule you, or will you lead yourself with intention? Plato believed that true power comes from within. The person who can master their own mind, choices, and reactions is stronger than the one who conquers cities. Self-mastery isn't easy. It's not a one-time event. It's a daily journey, full of small decisions. Each time you resist a negative thought, you build strength. Each time you choose kindness over anger, you become the master of your emotions. Let Plato's wisdom set the stage for our journey. When you conquer yourself, you unlock the door to all other victories. The path begins within. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and philosopher, began each day with quiet reflection. He wrote in his journal every morning. He reminded himself of what mattered most. He knew that the mind is a powerful tool, and sometimes, a powerful enemy. Marcus believed that we can choose our thoughts. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This means that every morning is a new chance to shape your mindset. You can set the tone for your day with a few minutes of honesty and intention. Imagine Marcus in the early dawn asking himself, what will I focus on today? Will I let anger or fear control my actions? Or will I choose patience, gratitude, and discipline? He understood that motivation doesn't always come naturally. Sometimes we have to create it by directing our thoughts. This practice of morning self-reflection is a powerful tool you can use. Just a few quiet moments, a question, or a simple intention can help you master your mind and build discipline. Like Marcus, you can start each day by deciding who you want to become. Sun Tzu, the ancient Chinese strategist, wrote, "If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. But what if the enemy is within?" Sun Tzu's wisdom teaches us that mastering motivation means understanding our own doubts, weaknesses, and habits. The real battles aren't just outside us, they're the moments we feel like giving up, the days when our inner critic is loud. Sun Tzu's lesson: be your own strategist. Study yourself. When do you feel most unmotivated? What triggers your doubts? The more you know, the stronger you become. You can win these inner battles with practical strategies. For example, set up your environment for success. If you want to exercise, lay out your shoes the night before. If you want to learn, keep a book within reach. Build tiny habits that make it easier to do what matters, even when you don't feel like it. Every small victory against your inner battles adds up. Knowing yourself is the first step to changing yourself. Sun Tzu reminds us, understand your patterns, prepare for your weak moments, and you will win more often than you lose. Aristotle, the great Greek philosopher, wrote, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. He believed that motivation isn't something we wait for, it's something we build through action. The more you do something, the easier it becomes. You know, many people wait for the perfect mood to start. They hope for a spark of inspiration. But Aristotle teaches us that action comes first, and motivation often follows. If you want to be fit, start small. Walk around the block each day. If you want to be focused, set aside 5 minutes for quiet work. The habit grows, and so does your motivation. Think about a musician who practices daily. At first, it's hard. Some days are boring. But with each session, the skill grows. The habit of showing up leads to excellence. You don't become great in a single act, but in many small, steady steps. Let Aristotle's lesson guide you. Don't wait for motivation to strike. Build habits and let excellence become your routine. Every small action is a step toward greatness. Confucius, the wise teacher from ancient China, said, "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." He reminds us to focus on steady progress, not just quick results. True motivation comes from loving the process of growing, not just rushing to the end. We live in a world that celebrates instant success, but real change is patient. Confucius knew that each day's small effort matters. One page read, one kind word, one healthy choice, these add up. If you stumble, don't be discouraged. Progress is often slow, but it is always moving forward. Imagine learning a new skill. At first it feels awkward, you make mistakes. But each time you try, you get a little better. Confucius teaches us to value these little improvements. Over time, small steps create great change. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination. Celebrate your efforts, no matter how small. With patience and perseverance, you will become better day by day. What did these great thinkers teach us? Motivation is not given, it is built inside. Plato shows us the power of self-mastery. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to control our minds each morning. Sun Tzu teaches strategic self-awareness. Aristotle explains that habits create excellence. Confucius inspires us to value steady progress. All these lessons work together. Self-mastery gives you direction. Reflection sharpens your focus. Strategy helps you understand your patterns. Habits make motivation automatic. Patience keeps you moving forward. When you practice these daily, motivation is no longer a wish. It becomes your way of life. Imagine a builder laying one brick at a time. The foundation grows strong and the structure rises higher each day. Your motivation works the same way. Steady, purposeful, built from the inside out. Let these ancient voices guide you. You have the wisdom of centuries behind you. Use it to build motivation that lasts. Now it's your turn. Motivation is not something you find, it's something you choose every day. You can start right now wherever you are with whatever you have. Remember Plato, conquer yourself first. Pause each morning like Marcus Aurelius. Ask, who do I want to be today? Be strategic like Sun Tzu. Notice your patterns and set up your day for success. Take small actions as Aristotle advised. Don't wait for the perfect feeling. Begin and let motivation grow through your habits. And like Confucius, be patient. Celebrate each small step. You don't need to be perfect, you only need to keep moving forward. With each choice, each action, you become a little stronger and more motivated. The wisdom of the ages is in your hands. Use it. Make motivation your daily practice. You have the power to start and to keep going. The journey begins now.